Sup Infected, how's it going? My name's Apocalypticnick, and welcome back to another video on the channel today. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little different than what I normally talk about. It's about one of my videos I made 2 months ago. The video was called How to Keep a Positive Mental Attitude, and this video I made, it was about happiness and just really, I was putting good things into it, essentially. There really wasn't no how-to guide to it, but I thought anyone watching it would see the video and like keep their spirits up, so I labeled it a how-to video. I watched that video so much, and I love that video. It's probably one of my favorite videos I've ever made, ever, and I wanted to talk more about it with you guys, and I decided to make this, like, BTS, like, video, behind the scenes. Though I don't really know if we can call it behind the scenes. I'm not going to show what I did to edit the video, but rather show you guys, you know, the video itself here, and play by play, watch it with you, and explain why I did certain things into the video. So let's get into it now. Disclaimer, guys, at the beginning of this video, if you see the activation windows thing on like the right here of the screen, I deeply apologize in advance. That's not intentional. I recently got new parts on my computer, like a whole new CPU and motherboard, but the motherboard and CPU have been changed, which made me lose my account, my, like, Microsoft account or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, it's not linked to your parts, so you don't have a legitimate version of Windows now. You gotta buy a whole new thing of Windows now, and it's like, I don't have $100 to $200, so, if I ever record my screen from this point on until I get this fixed, you guys are gonna see the activation windows there, so I do apologize in advance. I'm not a pirate, I just am really poor. Hey guys, we're here, so let's start watching. So, stopping it right here, just so we can get into what's happening. What I did with this first scene here, I wanted to have this nice, soft, like, piano music keep going, because I really think that piano music is very soothing, you know, it's very relaxing, and I just really love, like, the calmness of the piano going. So I decided, I don't remember what artist I found. I think it was, like, this royalty-free music or something I found, and I threw it on here, and it's this extended version of it, and I threw it on here. And what I was going to originally do when I made this video was kind of like throw like a bunch of quotes after quotes after quotes, but I decided not to go that route. You'll soon see what I did, which was I threw clips of YouTubers or moments to correlate with the big message of this, which was just, you know, love every good moment. I do love the Mark Twain quote, like 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did, which is very true. You know, I could relate to this a lot because I'm not regrettable about the things I did, more the things I didn't. So, you know, I could definitely understand that. So, let's keep going.
You mind if I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
So, you've done some unpleasant things in the past.
Golly, that's, quite a bit of sugarcoating there.
How do you move on from that?
Oh man, I'm already getting emotional about my own video. This right here was an Undertale comic dub that I love. I think it was called Growth Spurt, and I loved the people who dubbed this. I can't remember their names, and I'm truly sorry about that, but this one scene of the whole comic really spoke to me, and this is basically what I centered the whole video around, was Asriel and Asgore talking, you know, about like, hey, I have these problems, how can I go over that? And the father goes, hey, I have problems of my own, and this is what I do to kind of not let those things haunt me. And I just thought that was a good kind of message, was to have this comic be the focal point in the center of the whole video. And yeah, that's what I did. Also, I'm a huge Undertale nut, that's why I did this. And I put this comic in, and I just loved it. I love everything about it. A lot of people like this, by the way. This comic that a lot of people like the comic that I put in, and a few people thought that this was a voiceover by a robot or like a auto text to speech thing, and it isn't. It's by a few people who did this comic dub, but sadly I forgot their names, so I do apologize about that if you're watching this video. And another quote from William James that I love. I love this quote. And just here, this one's Daniel Kyer. If you guys don't know, this is Daniel Kyer from Syndigo. He is unfortunately an amazing YouTuber who had passed away, I believe in 2015, and a good friend of Markiplier, and he had amazing talent. He was part of the channel Syndigo, and it got disbanded after his death, of course. But, you know, I decided to throw, like, YouTubers that I knew who passed away from suicide into the video as well, because they brought so much joy and so much happiness to the world that this is a little kind of tribute to them. Etika is also in this that you'll soon see, and I threw Etika in this as well because, you know, he was a big goofy inspiration.
Okay. I got the perfect.
That sort of negativity is like a lead weight tied to your heart. And if you focus on it too much, it can get heavy enough to crush it.
That is very true.
What I'm doing and saying today maybe inspires one of you guys to change up how you're living in terms of being honest with
What he
yourself,
says
just
here is
not
so
being
true.
ashamed of who
Very,
you are.
very
Claim who you
inspirational.
are. Wear that shit like a fucking badge, man. Be proud of that shit, bro. Like, that's all you have. If no one else is proud of it but you, then that's fine, man. But who else is gonna be proud of it if it isn't you? If it's not you, bro, then who are you really?
I truly do wish when I filmed that that I censored out the comment section to the corner, because I didn't realize exactly what it was saying. But ever since I threw this video up, no one's been really paying too much attention to that, which is good. You know, it shows that Etika's main message was more important than what the people were saying in the corner of the screen. So luckily that's not too much of an issue. But that was like Etika's message there was really, really big, and that's why I threw it in there. It just you gotta be proud of who you are all the step of the way.
So you try and balance it out with positive things.
Okay. And I threw these little moments in here.
I'm right. You blink. You
Lose.
Five things.
I loved this. These were positive things. Small good moments that I threw in here. Most of these scenes kind of like, you know, they explain themselves. They don't have this big explanation. Also, most of these scenes that I threw in here have like, they're kind of open to interpretation. They're not really there always for me to explain, but I loved this. You know, Bob, Wade, you know, Jack, Mark, Ethan, everyone. Just everyone here, you know. Mark and his pals. So this was cool. This was really cool.
It doesn't have to be anything huge. Just small, good moments.
You ready for the dance along?
Small good moment.
Whoa!
I know you've never won a challenge, but no one else is spinning.
This
you know
had
what
to
that
go
means,
here.
right? You
This
won!
had to- So I know this was more like hyped up, and this music was louder and drowned out the piano music, but Chandler winning a challenge, that was awesome, and I was like, I gotta throw that in. It was a very touching, sweet, and inspirational moment. Man, I do love it. Like, I seriously doubt Mr. Beast is watching this, but if Chandler sees this, tell him I'm proud of him and that I can't wait for him to win more challenges.
Chandler, you won! I'm so proud of you.
It could be picking up a new hobby, or a sale on your favorite candy, enjoying a movie, helping a neighbor, or spending weekends with your kids.
Nearly everyone in my class got studio jobs. I was the weird one who went to YouTube. And I have kept in touch with a handful of my friends from the major studios. Every time I ask them if I even stand the slightest chance of getting hired, they say, duh, Becca, of course you do. So I guess I have an alright backup plan.
That one, Rebecca Parham from Let Me Explain Studios. I love her. I've been watching her channel since she was at 100K. Watching her story on her Draw Her Life and her grow as a YouTuber, just like, I love it. Again, most of these were just like YouTubers I liked, and I just threw something in there because I just thought it was very nice or inspirational, or that one message in that one video they said was really nice. And this one really for me, her saying like, hey, I got a backup plan in case my life goes crazy. It was nice. You know, I don't know. I just took something positive out of that, and I was like, it deserved to go in there. Most of my headspace when making the video was a little different, because when I first made this video, I was very upset. I was very down on myself at this time. I was very sad, and I was like, I'm in a very, very sad mood, and I wanted to make something very happy for the world to see, and that's what led it to be this video. So I'm glad if you guys do like the video.
You focus on the good for long enough, the pain of your regret stall a bit. You forget about it a bit longer each time. After a while, it's like it's not even there.
Who's more likely?
This one. Felix. Let's all choose it. Let's go.
What? Fuck, what? He picks himself and then he goes, what?
Has being a fan impacted your life in a positive or negative?
When I first started watching you guys on YouTube, that's genuinely what got me into wanting to go into film, which is what I'm planning on doing in for a career.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go major in film in college, and I don't think I would have ever done that if I hadn't have watched your videos.
So, like, this whole I Spent a Day With series that Anthony Padilla has been doing, this one was really nice. Watching his fans just be like, oh my god, you support it. Like, because of you, I want to do this. Like, I was like, that's awesome. And that was so sweet. And I was like, I gotta throw this in there. Like, it was making me cry. Same with this guy, this Anthony over here, Coulter35. Listen to the emotion in his voice, really. Man, it's just it's a sweet video. I really like it a lot.
Inspired me to actually make my own videos and become a filmmaker. And I went to college for filmmaking because of you. And it turned into me actually having a somewhat successful channel now. And I seriously feel like I never would have found this passion if it wasn't for you. And I really thank you so much. Like, I owe all of it to you.
If I didn't think I could ever move on, do you think I'd bother? Even if that vision of inner peace is far away, you have to keep up hope, right?
That right there was like my favorite message through the whole video. Like, there's so many things that I want to do with my life, with my channel, that I think they're just so far away that I just think I'll never, no matter how hard I try, I'll never get to. But like, you gotta always keep up hope in life. You really do. And I think that was probably the best message in the whole, in my opinion, the best message in the whole video. But I think the whole thing is beautiful on its own. And in the next scene, Markiplier, my very hero of myself, my own hero, Markiplier. I loved it. I love him. He's the reason I even have Apocalypticnick. He's the reason I even created my channel. And you guys might not be able to know, or maybe you guys can. I want to be just like him in a way. I look up to this guy way too. I was gonna say way too much, but I don't even think that. I'm not gonna say it like that's a bad thing. I'm proud to look up to him and want to be like him. Like, this guy's awesome. But I did see a video of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he always said, never be the next me. Don't be the next me. Be the first you. So I do want to be the first of myself, but I do want to implement some little bits of Mark, because this dude is just, he's amazing. And when he makes these videos, like the thank you videos, or he makes these videos of explaining something that he just wants to explain, or these videos of, hey, this is what's on my mind today, those videos speak a lot to me. Not too many YouTubers do that, you know. I've noticed that like him and Jack and very few other people do those kinds of things, and I think those are really important. I think those speak wonders to the people that you care about. And of course, my hero was going to be in here eventually, and this thank you video that I made, how he's like thanking the people for everything they've done for him, like, I just thought it went well with the video. And yeah, I love him a lot. So anyway, we'll get back onto it.
I could never thank you guys enough. I got rambling for a while. My point is, I get emotional, and I'm open and honest with you guys, because that's what matters.
It does.
The connection that we have, the connection the community has, the connection that we instill in others.
That matters. And then this was just a little message that I posted. Like at the end of the video, was just like, never let the past control your future, and always keep moving, keep your head held high. Because yeah, the past can definitely hurt a bit. Like that was a little bit of a thing I was trying to throw in there as well. Yeah. Man, I got a little emotional during that myself. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see the video, I can leave it down in the description below. And you guys can see the whole video yourself without me reacting to it. And if you guys did like this video, thank you guys so much. Because at the end of the day, this video was for you guys to feel better and to just keep moving forward. And, you know, always, always, always be happy. Just don't give in to negative thoughts. I want to say to you guys, I love each and every one of you who's supported my channel and supported me, and just I just love you guys. You're a community, you're family, you're everything to me, and I always want you guys to understand that. Man, but I'm glad you like this. I'm glad you like this video, my channel, or me, or if you just came here on a whim, like hello, it's good to see you. I hoped you liked what you saw. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see every single one of you in the upcoming videos that I make. Bye, guys.